Hello, my gorgeous earth signs, and welcome to your weekly energy check-in reading. We are just going to jump right in and get started. We do have Cosmic Heart. I did pull a Rumi card. I'm going to do that for every sign this week. So you guys got Cosmic Heart. It says, I have seen everything. I have no fear. I have the heart of a lion. I shine like Venus. It says, for life to work out with perfect synchronicities and generous grace, there is nothing you need to understand. You have been asked to bear darkness without losing hope for the return of the light. Here you are, still loving, still wise, and ready for love that is bigger than you have ever experienced. You could have love coming in this week, earth signs. Okay, so we do have a different type of energy coming in here. I feel like you're standing in this Queen of Light, whether you're masculine or feminine. We have it with the Hungry Ghost. So there's obsession, scarcity, consciousness, and attachment. And then we have the Queen of Light, who is illumination, enlightenment, and celebration. I do feel like this is you standing tall in your life and just shining. What do they say? Like Venus, shining like Venus. And that kind of reminds me, that goddess-esque energy here. We do have the Hungry Ghost. So I do feel like there are people around who are attached to your energy, maybe in more toxic ways. They have maybe an unhealthy attachment to your light. So do cut your cords and keep your energy clean. Make sure you set healthy boundaries for yourself and others this week. So, so they know where your boundaries are. I feel like if you need time to yourself, take that time to yourself. So that could be something this week, that maybe people are trying to take up too much of your time or too much of your energy or too much of your light. If you find yourself feeling drained when you walk away from a certain group of people or a certain person, try to set some healthy boundaries there, or try to create a little distance. We do have Gaia's garden, so fruition, abundance, reaping what you sow. I do feel like you are in that very cornucopia blessing stage. I do feel like you have a lot coming in for you. I feel like it is your energy that draws it in. And this week, I think there's look at that. She's got 2 cornucopias. I just noticed that. Yeah, I do feel like you just have a ton of blessings coming in. Not only do you have a ton of blessings coming in, I feel like you are the blessing. And that might be why people are kind of gravitating towards you this week. Let's see. Wow, Hungry Ghost came out again. Yeah, I do feel like maybe it's just your energy this week. You've taken on a certain type of energy to carry. We do have system of the sisters of the season. So cycles, growth, natural law, and divine order. I do feel like it was just your time to take on this energy and to kind of shine it out like that lighthouse for spirit. But there are those who feed off the light because they don't go within to sort of create their own. I feel like you do. But I feel like there are very clearly people around you that look at this one fairy. Now she's in this darker energy, and the one next to her is just glittering, and it's all kind of falling on this fairy at the bottom. And that's kind of I don't know if you're being asked to carry, is what I hear. Maybe asked to carry a little extra light because the people around you or certain people that you come into contact with can't carry it for themselves, or just enough to give them that kick in the pants so they can want it for themselves. So the wise woman of Wonderland, integrity and compromise. I feel like that's the type of energy you're carrying as well. I feel like you bend so you don't break, and I feel like you compromise, and I feel like you're helpful, you're kind, you're compassionate, and I feel like these things don't go unnoticed, especially by these hungry ghosts. I feel like I hear they gobble it up. So The High Lord of Gratitude and Service, Selflessness, Humanity, and Conscious Action. I feel like that's where you are. Gorgeous, gorgeous energy, and I feel like you're shining because of that energy that you're in here. We have Lady of the Mirror, reflection and judgment. Yeah, I do feel like your energy this coming week, I feel like is causing people to look in the mirror. Like I said, they have to want it for themselves. And I feel like just getting that little bit of sprinkling of fairy dust here, or that good vibe, or the vibration that you're carrying, is really going to give people that kick in the pants to help them want it for themselves. We do have the Winged Wise One, so angelic help and miraculous aid. I feel like that's kind of how you're coming in as well in this Earth Angel energy this week. I feel like I said, I do feel like you are carrying a vibration for spirit. So I don't know if it's being that you're an earth sign, that you're the one equipped to ground this energy in the way that spirit needs. But I do feel like you're stepping on in that Earth Angel energy this week for sure. And I feel like also being guided by angels as well. We do have the Ice Queen, so it says ideas preserved, non-action, and entitlement. I feel like that might be the types of people that you're coming up against. They feel entitled to your time, your energy, your effort, your light. And they're kind of just feeding off of you. I hear siphon. So it's like, I feel like spirit is, I hear you're the last ditch effort. It's like spirit's really trying to get these ghosts' attention, that being this way, being entitled and not taking action on doing something for yourself. I feel like if they don't, they are going to fall to the wayside for a time before spirit offers up a new opportunity. And it might not come from you the second time, but I feel like it is just working through you this week. We do have the Prince of Fire, so we have optimism and aggression. Some people could be coming at your kind energy or your thoughtful energy, your helpful energy as being intrusive, or they might come at you in an aggressive type attitude. Like it's almost, I hear, I don't need your help. So it's kind of that. The Well Watcher, wisdom, power of the divine. Yeah, I just feel like you're holding that candle for others this week. You might come up against some sort of opposition here, maybe some sort of aggression from certain people. Just know that it really is just the light that you're carrying. It is literally irritating their demons. But that's kind of what spirit really wants. I hear spirit needs to make this person uncomfortable so that they can reflect on, I know there was that card in there, so they can reflect on who they are and what they've been doing. So it's all for higher purpose. And then you'll come across those who seem to be asleep and just don't want to wake up. They just want you to sort of feed them energy and light, you know? I'm going to take one more. We have the Lady of Lightning. Surprises, sometimes shock. Total paradigm shift. So I do feel like you are ushering in that energy, and sometimes it's shocking, and there you could be met with aggression or distance or space. These people that might have been kind of latching onto you might be moving back because the higher level of light that you're kind of shining out might be a little, I don't want to say offensive, but like I hear it grates on the nerves. It's like they can feel it, but they don't know. I guess they're not fully aware of it, right? I feel like you're fully aware of the light you're carrying. Yeah, we do have the Ringmaster of Scrutiny. So it's discernment, clear vision, and details. I feel like you have a very clear vision of what is going on this week, or that you're carrying a higher light this week. So these readings this week are going to be more along the spiritual aspects of things. Really gorgeous energy though, Earth signs. I really love. You could also be attracting a love interest as well this week because of this cosmic heart. I I feel like you are love, and so you attract love. So that could also be something that's coming through this week. All right, let's get some initials out here. So yours, theirs. Let's see what we have here. I hear Frank. I hear Ceci or Sissy. So Sissy or Ceci could be a nickname. We have double C's. Chanel. Maybe somebody's name is Chanel as well. And now I hear Nicki Minaj singing Pink Friday. Somebody might be looking to have a little fun this week, and that's okay too. All right, we'll leave that there for a moment. You can pause your screen, and then we'll swipe it aside. We have 2 D's. We have an L, a Z, a C, an X, a 6 or a 9, and a P. I do hear the name Paige again, and also Pete. Okay. Yes. Oh, wow. Okay, so we've got quite a bit. We've got the female ancestor here. We've got change and growth coming in. I feel like you might have swift change coming in. You know, I said that love could be a part of your week this week. You could be sending messages back and forth with someone who could potentially be your forever person for some of you. We have that platform 9 3/4. I feel like some of you might feel like you're in betwixt or at that in between. It's like you finished out a cycle, but you've not yet jumped into the new. It's kind of like that waiting area. I hear elevator music. So it's like you're in that waiting period before you energetically get bumped up and pushed into the next cycle. So for some of you, it could be kind of slow this week, or feel like things are kind of running slow this week. Don't take that for toxic energy though. It's just the fact that things haven't started to pop off yet. Okay. Yeah, we do have this cat energy, so it's I am hearing it more in the sense that it's a life within a life. So it's like that cycle's ended, and that felt like a whole life within itself. Maybe it was a bit heavier in the energy department. But I do feel like this new energy that is coming in is going to promote that forward movement. I feel like it might be a more highly spiritual energy with this. I hear divine deer, so that could be the energy that's coming in. We do have a sense of busyness. So I feel like it's kind of like I hear a mixed bag. So it's like for some of you, you might feel like the week is moving really slow, but you have a heavy workload. For others, you feel like it's moving very quickly, but you feel like you're not really getting anywhere. So it could feel like that this week. And I do feel like it's because your spirit is doing a whole lot more work. So spirit's trying to kind of balance it out for you so you don't get that burnout energy going on. We do have songs and song signs, and I feel like a lot of those could be coming in this week. You could have songs coming in from spirit to kind of encourage you in your forward movement, or to sort of assure you of your path. You could have songs coming in that are kind of love songs, and they might be coming from your soulmate before they kind of come in for you. I hear forward movement. It's like I hear the path is a winding road. So it's like this path doesn't look straight ahead, and maybe that's why you feel like you're not getting anywhere fast. But just know you are traveling the path, and this path is kind of circular. So I feel like you're learning lessons along as you go, so things will come full circle. But just know that you're being guided along this path, even if it feels like we're going nowhere fast is kind of what I hear. But I feel like I'm here to assure you that you are making great strides and progress in your forward movement. It's just not something you can physically see presently, okay? All of a sudden you're going to blink your eyes and you're going to be where you wanted to be, and you're going to be like, wow, how did I get here? It's that almost kind of, I hear divine trickery. It's like they've been having you walk this path and you kind of feel like you're not getting anywhere, but you really are making great strides. So they're just trying to assure you that that energy is there for you. Okay, Earth signs, that was a gorgeous read for the week ahead. Really wonderful energy. Thank you for doing what you do. You're carrying this light so that way others can grow and expand. You're being that you're flipping those light switches within people's souls and helping them to wake up and step forward in their own way to create more light here. So good on you and thank you. All right, Earth signs. I'll see you next time. Bye.